Hey guys, Vic with PhoneArena here, and I've been thinking about the best affordable phones you can buy now, and weighing in the options, I was actually not very impressed. Sure, mid-range phones like the Galaxy A51 or iPhone SE work fine, but if you're a tech enthusiast, you want something that's a bit better. So what is that phone that gives you that edge and still doesn't cost a fortune? Well, sitting on my desk for a while was the Google Pixel 4 XL, and if I had to buy a budget phone right now, it would have been at the top of my list. Here's why. So, spoiler alert, I've been using the Pixel 4 XL in the past couple of weeks, and I've been using it before, and here's why I think you should still consider this 1-year-old phone that is actually officially discontinued by Google, but you can still find it easily on eBay. So unlike typical budget or mid-range phones, the Pixel 4 XL was conceived as a flagship, meaning that it got the fastest chip at the time, the Snapdragon 855. This chip, despite being a year old, is still noticeably faster than chips like the Snapdragon 730 used in mid-range phones. And while all phones these days work just fine for daily tasks, once you actually open a few dozen tabs on your phone and start pushing it a bit, they crumble and you do notice a bit of choppiness. That's not the case with the Pixel. It flies no matter what you throw at it and it never feels choppy. Also, being a flagship means that you get a great quality AMOLED screen. Now, even many budget phones these days have AMOLED screens, but the screen on the Pixel 4 XL has extraordinary color calibration, and it just looks better than even the best mid-range phones. Now, while these two are objective reasons, I have to also mention one fully subjective reason why I love the Pixel 4 XL: the design. Now, I've got the white Panda model with the black sides and the orange power key, and I have never held a phone in my hand that feels better than this Pixel. The soft velvety material on the back is just so well made and so pleasing to touch, so I have had to use this phone naked, without a case, just to appreciate the brilliant design. And this wouldn't be a complete Pixel review if we didn't talk about the camera, right? Well, the camera on the Pixel is far better than anything you can get on a budget phone. It captures very good looking images during the day, but especially so in low light. And images that I would otherwise not even attempt to take on other phones, I know I can capture on the Pixel. The other thing is just the software. The Pixel 4 XL comes with Android the way Google envisioned it, and if like me you're fully invested in the Google ecosystem, Gmail, G Drive, everything, you would appreciate this interface. It's clean but not sterile. Now, for example, live wallpapers on the Pixel are so clever. You have the compass live wallpaper that shows you the way to your favorite place, and it automatically turns dark at night. You also have the gorgeous live earth wallpapers that are also a piece of art. And coming from a Samsung phone, you would be happy not to deal with Bixby and instead get easy shortcuts to the much more reliable and knowledgeable Google Assistant. And unlike other Android phones, this is basically your only option if you love secure 3D face recognition. Honestly, even in these mask-wearing times, you can just pull your mask for a brief moment to unlock your phone, and it's all incredibly quick and effortless compared to a fingerprint scanner that often gets failed readings. Now, the Pixel isn't perfect by any means. In fact, it was harshly criticized when it launched. In my use, I have found that the battery drains a bit too quickly, and if you use the phone a lot, you'd have to top it up by the end of the day. But I mostly use my phone before and after work and just a little at work, so I did manage to usually finish the day without recharging. I also don't like that huge bezel on the top. A notch would have been so much better, but Google just went with a giant top bezel that really steals away from the otherwise beautiful design. And that Project Soli radar thing, it just doesn't work, so I've disabled it. But apart from this, I haven't had many complaints at all. I enjoy the little touches you get on the Pixel that you don't get on other phones. The lock screen that gives me up-to-date temperature and little notification icons, the fast updates. Oh, and one more thing, the loudspeakers. Oh my gosh, the loudspeakers on this phone are amazing. Last year we ran a blind loudspeaker test and 10 out of 10 people point to the Pixel as having the best loudspeaker quality by far. And this year other phones haven't improved much in that regard. So while we haven't had a chance to run this blind audio test again because of the coronavirus situation, I would bet on the Pixel 4 XL winning it this year as well. Anyway, this has been my experience with the Pixel 4 XL. I simply love this phone, even with all of its imperfections. I would have preferred the back to be slightly curved for a more comfortable grip, it's a bit too wide now, and I would have preferred the buttons to be a bit more clicky. But even with all of that, I can wholeheartedly recommend the Pixel 4 XL. You cannot find it on Best Buy, it's discontinued, but you can still get it on eBay or Swappa. And let me know your thoughts about this. Would you get a 1-year-old flagship or instead a brand new mid-range phone? Anyway, that's been it for this video. Like and subscribe to the channel if you feel like it. It helps us make more videos like this one. My name is Vic, this is PhoneArena, and I'll see you around.